Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Isn't! Don't! Weren't! Aren't! I'm having contractions for Diana. Any last-minute fatherly advice to give me before I become a father?
Are we that close?
I don't know, but I believe we're closer than we were a minute ago.
It's been about 9 months, I think.
Yeah, well, Diana's usually late.
Fatherly advice. You kind of let them find their own way. You just got to try and protect them and guide the child to the right decisions, hopefully. Sometimes they don't always want to do the things you want them to do, but sometimes you just got to let go, and that's a very hard thing to do.
I was going to say, isn't right relative? And I don't mean relative in terms of we're relatives with being, father-son, but I mean relative. What's right for you is not necessarily right for someone else. How do you handle that?
Well, that's a good point. However, I think you'll be able to tell, like, when the child's old enough to go to school, kind of watch how they behave, make sure they have a good temperament, kind of watch who they have as friends. You can't always control that, but you can maybe advise them that maybe that choice isn't a good choice, or give them some other choices that they could make. Or I guess the other thing is to always listen. I wasn't real good at listening. Still am not, but I think being a good listener is probably a really good thing to have, and I think you have that quality. You listen pretty good usually.
That's good advice.
Well, thanks.
I mean, it obviously worked well enough so far.
Well, 3 sons, they're all doing fairly well, so I'm happy with that. And, I'm happy that you're having a baby, and I'm happy you are doing okay. Don't need to move back home. I may move back here, but you don't have to move back home.
It's my 3 sons.
It's a good one. I do have 3 sons, and I love all 3 of them.
Diana's overnight bag is mostly packed, I think. Today is her due date, Labor Day. And I gotta take a cold shower this morning since hers was extra long. She said she wasn't sure when she'd be able to take another one, just in case. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of cold showers. It's a momlet made by my mom with eggs and ham and green things and things that aren't really white. They're kind of translucent. Rock-a-bye coconut water on the baby seat with the new adapters in the stroller made by another company. It really works well and will make it easier to transport things back and forth, and by things I mean baby, and I wouldn't call my baby a thing.
Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, I'm glad it worked.
Are you waiting for something to happen? The baby's not coming in the front door. Trust me.
Because I am the father.
Well, not yet. All right, Mom, do you have any parental advice to give us?
Talk to the baby the minute she's born and continue talking, not at it, to the baby. I can remember you being in a car seat and I was at the grocery store and you were a month old in a car seat and holding peas and carrots up to you or whatever, however old you were. You must have been older than that because you were eating. But I would say, do you want peas today or do you want carrots? And people would look at me really, really strange, like this baby isn't going to answer you. But just constantly talking and reading every day. Read something. A book. Preferably not comic books.
What?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's pretty good advice up until that part.
Yeah, well, and, it can be other things besides Star Wars.
Can does not mean should.
Holding them close, keeping them close so that they know that you're there and you love them, telling them that you love them. And as the kids get older, they don't want to be hugged and kissed. So sometimes, just rubbing their back just to keep contact with them, just something, your contact with the child.
I didn't realize this book existed, but it's the closest thing I've found to an instruction manual for babies. I don't know if Diana knew this. We were planning on feeding it turkey legs right up front. Oh, apparently I can't test the milk this way. Well, it doesn't seem very intuitive, but I suppose if this is the way we're supposed to do it, yeah, you didn't have to tell me not to do that. Over on the right, you'll find a field where they love to play sports ball. Are we there yet?
Close, but no cigar.
I don't smoke.
Make it duck.
I can't make
Yeah, you make a little
it.
duck.
A little duck. Wait a minute.
Well, there's a splash of color for your day. I mean, aside from the green.
I brought my family to the lake. This is the lake where I brought Liz. So far they like it. And it's pretty packed because it's Labor Day.
Mommy's downstairs with her mommy and daddy making meatloaf, and it's not ready yet, and I don't think it's for you anyway.
Oh, check this out. It's a red pear.
No.
Try it.
No.
It's really good.
It's a pear. Just like your mom and dad. Is he fully baked yet?
Not yet. Not at this very second.
So in another minute it's possible?
Yes. Come back in 5 minutes and ask.
You know what they say, too many chefs make the food awesome! I'm snacking on a porter cracker covered in baba ganoush as Diana's recording a couple of cooking videos in her channel with her parents. It's gonna be a home-cooked meal. My favorite. I'd say that about any home-cooked meal. I was wondering, what if your water broke when you were taking a shower this morning?
You could have. I did take a long shower.
Oh, I know. I still have goosebumps. Now that is bacon-wrapped meatloaf, homemade, with broccoli casserole, a side of sweet potatoes, which I will not be having. You can have my portion, hon.
Thank you.
Is that going to help you along?
Maybe.
Okay.
The sweet potatoes will help you on along?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You want more?
Take a whole bowl.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Taste it.
Yes.
And let me know after, okay?
Yeah.
In behind the barn is where they put all the cow or manure, for those who don't know.
Manure,
And my cousins, it was a big deal, was what they call saddle shoes, where they're white and
The
they got
black
a
and white
black
shoes.
over it. Called them saddle shoes. My sister and my cousin, and I want to say 2 other cousins, all 3 girls, they had just gotten brand new saddle shoes. And so they asked me to go get my uncle, who was out in the field, working the field. So I went out around and they came with me. And then we told him it was time to eat, to come on in. So he says, yeah, go on in, we'll be back. So we're going back, and then, like, this is the barn and here's that area. And so they're walking, and I said, you don't want to go in there. And I was real little, so I didn't want to say what it was. I didn't want to say the word. So I said, no, you want to come around this way. No.
They wanted to take a shortcut through the barn.
Because it was a shorter to the barn. They walked right through there. Halfway, they knew they were in deep manure.
Oh, yeah.
So the rest of the day and the next day, they were out back cleaning their shoes. And I just went, I said, I tried to tell you.
I am installing the baby's car seat, or at least attempting to do so. So far, so good.
Oh, those things are so complicated.
I think I just did it.
Yay.
Yeah, I think I just did it. It was easy. Deceptively easy.
Yeah, maybe it's not in right then.
No, it's in. That's in. I even have it leveled off. We're keeping hot sauce on the nightstand.
If I drink it, it might make me go into labor. Drink it.
Bottoms up.
My acid reflux might get mad. Oh man, I can already feel it burning. You drink it.
No, it doesn't help me.
Yuck.
Well, you're the one who put it there.
I know. It was too spicy. I didn't know it was so spicy.
I found a smudge. Smudge cleaned. Oh, there's another smudge. Whoa, how many smudges do we have? A few is the answer. Hope you liked today's effort, and we'll see you tomorrow.